let's see what's going on here then. So, it's been a couple of weeks, but last time we were at this, we were just through Into the Past as Grovyle. And seeing what was going to happen here. No items, no team, but what do we have? We are level 42, so we're as strong as we were in Mystery Dungeon proper. Have Overgrow. What do we have moves wise? There's all quick attack, leaf, dig, leaf blade. Okay, so this is just Grovyle from Explorers of Skyland. In earnest. Okay. And we landed in a rainy, windy forest. Oh wait, because this is about to be the Eastern Forest where you get the time gear. Tree Shroud Forest, yeah. So we start with a dig, because I don't want to get fire attacked. I am fine with this. Poor Gardevoir, just doesn't want to be involved, dude. Just teleport again. That's a good start. Alright. Let's see, where are we going? Oh god, that's a bad first turn from me. Oh well. This way. Okay, got Person Band, some Poke, and Eye Drop Seed. Might as well, it's better than nothing. And off up the stairs. Okay, so we got set up, we're unable to be confused. I don't know if that's any good in this dungeon, but I guess we'll see. That's instantly made it worthwhile. I can just Leaf Blade, however. You want this strong and explosive Sky? How dare you? True Shroud Forest is full of like level 20 odds, I think. I say taking a wild shuffling guess. The balancing for this must have been really weird because obviously it's not a bunch of 1v1s, it's a bunch of like 4v1s, but you also have to be able to deal with like 4v20s. Like, how do you actually balance something like this? I would have struggled so badly. Is that just another Person Band? Sneak Scarf. I don't remember what this does. Let sleeping Pokemon sleep. Interesting. So not normally that great, but when there's only one of you... Okay, then we're just gonna dig because it's just the best move. Better for this. Oh wait, is it Grass Rock? I always forget with Cradily. I have no idea. But that wasn't super effective, so it has to be something I wasn't that good against. And Grass is the most sensible option I can come up with. Oh, it's an orb. Go on. Give him Grovyle's fondness. Roll call. Really? Roll call? In my one-man army? I'm not paying enough attention. Did it just do 9 damage? The flip is that? How do they have so much health, but like, no, like, don't get me wrong, I know, but... Alakazam has far from the most attack, but... Ugh, okay, fine. We'll go this way and then we'll go down. Why? Mystery Dungeon, I love you as a game, but sometimes your random generation makes me cry. It really makes me cry. Like, what the heck do I even do about that? Okay, we're gonna go this way because it's gonna be quicker to get down that way and at least see something new. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Let's get the apple. Nice. Okay, raining, that's good. It means Houndoom are going to be garbage. Which are, unironically, probably the biggest threat here to me, so far. Because Gardevoirs have only teleported, Alakazams are doing like 9 damage, and... even if they were doing decent damage... Bollocks. Well, if I happen to get back there, I'll grab them. But even if they were doing decent damage, they're not super effective like Houndoomas, so anything that can nullify them a bit is always helpful. To be fair, I still have Dig, so I can still wreck shop against them, but they can do the same to me with Fire Fang. Oh, you're alive, Alakazam. We're gonna go that way. You suck. Get out of here. Damn it. Oh! I'm feeling a bit nervous, so I'm going to dig again. Note to self, Alakazams do a lot of damage specially. Which shouldn't be news really, but you know. I wasn't expecting such a discrepancy. You know. 9 damage versus 53. Jeez Louise. Really was not fucking expecting that. Food I want bad. Yay, one of my apples is screwed. Well, at least it wasn't a perfect apple. Hey, Wigglytuff. Have I really gotten just that unfortunate of a roll? Cleanse Orb could be nice. Let's quick attack. Also, Absorb is so good. Is my special much better than my... One second. No, my special attack's better. Why the flip is Absorb so much more powerful than Leaf Blade? Like, I don't see a good reason. Like, my regular attack's higher than my special attack. I think Leaf Blade has higher base damage. They're both stab. And Alakazam has better special bulk than physical bulk. So what in Shuff's name is going on? Like, I'm confused by that. Well, something to consider for later, I guess. Not right now. For now, we just continue on. So what to do, what to do. Cradily, okay. I mean, it's not going to do much damage, but it'll do something at least. There we go. Oops, I meant to use Leaf Blade. That's me not paying enough attention. Well, it's dead anyway. Got some extra stuff. Trap Bust Orb. Is that like everything on the entire floor, or? That's fine. Let's. I'm sure it's all traps in the room. Okay. So only in the room. That's fine. That still could be useful. Don't worry about it until I start getting dizzy from hunger, because why would I? It's going to be in the bottom right corner or something, isn't it? No, because I thought I saw that went to a dead end. I'm only 6 floors in, jeez. I'm having some awful luck with this. Or is it just because I don't have Duskull anymore? Okay, well, I'm nowhere near the end, so I'm just going to pop the apple. And then Leaf Blade it, and it's dead. That's a Mix Elixir, not a Max Elixir. Good thing that I caught that one then. You don't have any ranged attacks, do you? Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because you came into range. There we go, moving on. You like to move it, move it. Let's go. Down. Okay, roll spray for the burn. Just another apple. Good old Bapple. It's one room away from where I started. So of course I didn't get anywhere near. It's 15 floors or something, this place, isn't it? I want to say. Okay, there's a string of good luck that I needed. Wait, when it says it enhances vision? No. It's for like Kecleon and crap. I mean, I guess I'll Leaf Blade. Where's that stupid Mix Elixir I picked up? As for that, we will just eat it. And be happy with that. Don't know why I keep picking up the money. I think the money is literally pointless because I think our items get reset after every dungeon anyway. And I haven't seen a single Kecleon shop. Though I suppose I've been in the future the entire time, so there could be some in here. Like, we have colour now. It's not just grey and drab. Though, to be fair, Crowbar's first experience of a place with colour is a gloomy dark forest. Oh. Oh no 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 God no, God no. Please kill. Oh wow, that was close. Yeah, ground, eat, give. Oh no. Okay, nowhere near as bad. We are gonna dig again though. Get rid of you. That put the fear of God into me. Holy moly. Oh my god. Are you serious? Where the heck is this? Ah! How is that the least damage anything has done to me with a move? Like... Why did I do that? You're the only thing left on this floor, Bob. You and me! Did I also have a raspberry, actually? Shove me. Ow. You know what? I'd like to use Absorb. Schuffernack. So you're saying this one random path was the answer? Ugh. What in the random unholy hell was that path? Oh, max elixir time. Okay, at least it's all one way so far. Sure, escape orb. Poison's a low order anyway. Like, the only thing that can poison me is Cradilly. So far, I think. Way. The Hurl Lord. I mean, that's probably something I can swap it with. Yeah, any roll call, let alone the one that I can't use. Well, this thing's very dead, or it should be. I mean, I will definitely swap an unusable apple for it. Like, a Doomseed is a very useful thing at points. I should have used Cleanse Orb actually, but oh well, that's a bit late now. I don't think the Grimy Food's going to come in handy. So let's get that. What the flip is going on with this? Well, I went the right way. That's the main thing that matters. Not a monster house? Brilliant. Get me out of here. The less I'm risking, the better. This is where there's a boss fight in here. Like, Grovar just never told, like, the MC team about it. Gotta nearly be done. What the flip did I think was gonna happen when I did that? Let's swap an escape orb. I don't think I'll need one. Leaf Blade. Quick attack. Leaf Blade. Ow. Okay. Then if we keep going this way, we should find nothing. Well, we can make sure that I'm nice and stocked up on that, and then we can dig, and it should be dead. Swap that for the roll call lob. I thought that was it. Like, I could have sworn. That was as far as this one went. Copying Overgrow is actually rather good for it. In this one specific case. Wait, what's the Dosi do again? Oh, okay. I mean, not really, because there's no use for money in this one. Oh, but I will, however, be swapping these just in case I am able to hold on to them. And the twist band is... I mean, it's nice, but it's not perfect. Like, it's a... Like, Confusion could be the death knell for, like, the one-man team. I mean, could it really? He's not going to harm anyone other than himself. Maybe. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Sure. You stay away. That's a good idea. I have sorely misremembered how many floors are in this dungeon, and now I don't know what to do other than just keep on going. How many floors are there here? I don't know and I am scared. I thought this one ended in 15 floors and now I'm going to 24. I hope not. Hello to whoever's in the chat. How's your day going? Hey, what you been up to? Tell me your stories. For I am a very bored person. Travelist. Da, 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 da. Ugh. I really did not expect this to keep going into the past. The fact that, like, I'm playing as Grovar right now really shocks me. Like, I honestly thought him going to the past would be the end of him in this story, and then it would just be Dust Noir. I mean, I'm happy to be doing it. Like, it's nice to see how this links to the beginning of Explorers. I thought that was going to be a lot worse. It's the beginning of Explosive Sky. You know, where he first appears. Rebound Orb. Ground. Eat the apple. Ground. We're going to swap that for a Cleanse Orb. Don't think we need the Rebound Orb. I think the Rebound Orb just rebounds some damage, a la Pursuit. Which isn't that useful. Hey, buddy! You'll want to Fire Fang me. I'd rather you didn't. Not gonna lie. There we go. Well, he used Smog. That would have been not quite as bad, but it wouldn't have been great. Oh, I could really do with that. What does a Hurl Orb do? I will check after I've dealt with this, because I forgot I was on that screen. There's the Fire Fang. There's the Dig. Right, what does a Hurl Orb do? Oh, okay. How many Houndoom are on this chuffing floor? Alright, let's go. Down we go. And he summons, and nothing is here to be summoned. So down he goes. Great, my Hurl Orb became a Cradilly. Don't you hate when that happens? There we go, it was 20 floors. And we make it to the top. Come on, just a bit more. And there he is. Meanwhile, someone is off talking about like Time Gears and giving a lore dump, so probably like I don't know, like a Shanks or a Riolu somewhere. Do my eyes deceive me? Could it be? Yes, it is. I finally found it. Time Gear. But this is the first of many. I wonder if you were right about this as well, partner. Here I go. I hope nothing too serious happens. Grovyle took the Time Gear. Oh no. I gotta get out of here. And off he ran with the Time Gear, the first of many. There isn't much more you can do with him. Everything's set. You'd better get started already. Forgive us, Grovyle. We thought this resolve of ours would be enough, but we are not as brave as you are. Our determination is weak. We have no right to ask you for anything after betraying your trust like this. However, we wish you the best of luck with your task, both to you and to your partner. So does he evolve on the way through? Well done. Now let's get going. Only 2 of you will come with me. The rest will stay here and keep watch in my absence. My lord, us two believe we have distinguished ourselves enough in combat to be deserving of such an honor. I devised a stratagem that allowed us to disable 2 of the rebel Pokemon's electrical attacks during our last operation, and I was the one who, together with one of our deceased comrades, finally managed to finish them off. Very well. It's decided then. I hope you demonstrate yourselves to be as competent as you claim. After me, Sableye. Yes, sir. Does he evolve going through the portal or something? Because that's got to be like the end game, hasn't it? It's got to be like Duskmar's evolution. Are we actually going to go through the whole thing? The Reaper Cloth is a signature item of Duskull's evolutionary line. Obtaining it is one of the requirements for this Pokemon to reach its final stage. There we go. However, it's not the only one. Unlike other such items, such as the Evolution Stones, this item only takes effect under certain special circumstances. After humans and Pokemon were split apart, the latter crafted a particular artifact to artificially simulate said circumstances. They called it the Link Cable. Yeah, because it's a trade evolution. Okay, cool. Was it mockery, nostalgia, or perhaps plain and simple melancholy? Either way, it's just a substitute. Originally, the second and last condition was none other than the Pokemon's spatio-temporal translocation through a process known as trading. But this time, there was no trading necessary. The very moment Dusclops set foot in the passage of time, his evolution had already been decided. Wow! And that was not all. Due to the abrupt chain of events that happened in the past, it was none other than his old companion Trico who ended up bearing this cloth for some time, before it casually returned to the hands of its intended user. Even if everything seemed to be back to normal after their first and last duel, there was a remarkable event that took place while his now rival took care of his most precious treasure. Luminous Spring's resurrection through the desire and the power of the mythical Pokemon Celebi. The newly evolved Grovile's whole body was imbued with the miraculous energy of her love and the sacrifice of her ancient Chronoveil. Both him and everything he carried with him at that very same moment. And so both indirectly and poetically, and thanks to the miracle created by his bitter enemies, the current Age of Darkness, and former friend of the Hero of Time, would be freed from the curse endangered by another mythical Pokemon, who professed particularly twisted ideals. I was really nervous, but I was literally only 30 minutes in the end then. How ironic. You're a lucky one. Brat. So this is your doing, huh? I guess he actually chose wisely. If you've come all the way here, it means you also want to get rid of me. Well, it's fine, because to start off, I'm not even real. Nothing here is, in fact. The real Vampirus ceased existing at the very same moment he was swallowed by that spectral force. You're enigmatic in yourself and your mind. Have never coexisted as the same entity. The first one's a mystery even to yourself. You misjudged the situation due to your lack of information and the loss of mental faculties that you suffered in here. What did you end up falling into then, you may ask? Right into the nightmare someone else weaved for you. Pokemon almost as evil as the one I have represented until now. And I'm just a residual presence. Is that why he turned into Starmie during it? A memory fragment that they decided to use in order to manipulate you. However, it was you and your own insecurities who ended up granting me such a harrowing nature. Those voices, those screams, that gruesome laughter that echoed inside of you even when you didn't want it to. It was all part of your imagination. I won't deny the fact that you were subject to severe psychological torture in here, but ever since then, your worst enemy was none other than yourself. Though I highly doubt you'll ever discover the truth. I wonder, what shape will you adopt now, both in body and soul? I think I would have enjoyed staying some more and seeing it for myself. Goodbye, Duskull. Goodbye, Dusclops. This is indeed your last chance. Make sure not to throw it away. So where do we land? Ouch. I feel so dizzy. Have we arrived already? Are we in the past? I think so. There's not much light yet, though. Where's our lord? Did he perhaps end up somewhere else? What's on earth? Who who is this? Why are they lying down here? Could they be? My lord, is it you?
What's with that question? Of course it's me.
But my lord, your appearance has completely changed.
It's true. What happened to while we traveled through time?
It must be an evolution. I'm sure about it. Though, to be honest, I've never seen anyone go through it.
Another evolution. Huh. Yes, that's right. Master Dialga, with their divine grace, blessed me with all kinds of knowledge. This is Dusclops's evolved form, the Duskull family's final stage. My name is now Dusk Noir. I've attained my maximum potential.
Hooray! Lord Dusk Noir, good for you. You look way better than before. That was a stupid thing to say. I mean, but you've always had an impressive appearance, but now it's even more stunning.
Yes, you might be right about that.
Would he punish me for my insolence? This is really weird. He's calmed down. There's something different in our Lord. It's not just his looks, nor his behaviour towards us. It's his gaze. It's much less hostile than it used to be. It no longer instills that overwhelming sense of dread. Could this be a consequence of evolving? Or perhaps, whatever grieved his soul has finally disappeared?
Ooh. Oh dear. He's gone. I can't find him, no matter how much I seek him inside of me. This is fantastic. Screw you, Rampardos. I will no longer be prey to your torment. But now that he's gone...
Looks like we made it, my lord. We've arrived to the pass without any issues.
Yes. However, I'm not ready yet. I have to think about what I want to do now. Something has changed inside of me.
I beg your pardon? You cannot be considering giving up on our mission at this point, right?
I need a moment. Alone. Don't disturb me. Do as you wish until I finish.
Well, if you ask us so politely, with much pleasure.
I think I should be safe here. I knew it could happen, but still distressing me to paralyze time in such a big area. I guess I have no choice. Resist some more, I beg you all. Oh. Now let's slow down a bit. The night is coming to an end. Everything's brighter now. Does that mean that the sun will soon... I want to see it from a place where I can appreciate it properly. This place is too low for me to do so. Am I doing a dungeon just for the sake of him seeing the sunrise? This cave should lead into a dungeon, right? Based on its location inside this mountain, I assume it must be an ascending dungeon. It's quite possible that I'll end up at its summit after clearing it. I got no time to waste. I have to go quickly if I want to make it in time. I must see the sunrise. Dusk Noir. My identity has been altered yet again, both physically and spiritually. My old self is gone, and so is Rampardos. Now that I don't have to keep listening to him, I think it's about time I start making my own decisions. I feel like my strength has grown once again, just like it did last time. Maybe now, thanks to my new body, I'd be able to start chasing after his crazy expectations again. But I refuse to play that absurd game again.
Pour him a drink, because otherwise my throat's going to die.
The first time almost finished me off. I could only manage to stay afloat because Master Dialga decided to reach out to me. You taught me many things. You showed me the truth just as you knew it. I would somehow not be who I am right now if it wasn't for you. However, you went way too far. You tried to overwrite my existence, to turn me into an extension of yourself. And I'm not you, Rampardos. Your omnicidal philosophy proved to be your undoing in the end. From now on, I will embrace my own traits. Every Pokemon is unique to itself. A Pelipper is capable of both flying and swimming, but it will never glide through the winds as fast as a Swallow. And likewise, I'll never be able to equal your raw power. My body isn't suited to do so, but I don't mind that. I've always had other tools you never did. Those you put so much effort on taking away from me. If you were once someone able to destroy anything that stood in your way, then I'll be someone able to defend everything that matters to me. Whether it be the ideals of those whom I deeply admire and respect, or my very own life, and I'll do whatever it takes to protect them, without any kind of restriction. This is my decision, my judgment, my true feelings. No third parties involved. Yes, this is me, Dusk Noir. It's been too long since I last laughed out loud like this. I almost couldn't remember this genuine sense of joy. I'll be the one to save my to live my life. No one else will do so for me. It's mine and only mine. This is the biggest present anyone could have given me. This is happiness. What a heartfelt feeling. I want to enjoy it as much as I can. Back to reality, I guess.
And there it is. First sunrise.
The sun. It's been a while. It's not like I've missed you that much. This warm sensation is not bad at all, but there's no place for it in a world like mine. Sorry. Yes, my task has just begun. It's far too soon to celebrate. Grovile, you wreck. You're also somewhere out there watching the same sunrise, aren't you? You'd better savor it properly. There won't be many more left for you to see.
This is so beautiful. I almost fumbled. I can't break that vow. But definitely, this view is the most beautiful thing I've seen in my entire life. It has surpassed all my expectations. I can't believe there are more wonders like this one awaiting me all over the world. Though, I didn't come here just to enjoy them. Yes, I have a mission. My very decision to come all the way up here has been an irrational whim. However, my resolve is now unbreakable. There's just no way I wouldn't be willing to give my life for this. I won't let you rewrite history. Your recklessness will end up killing us all. That is my mission. I'll eliminate you without hesitation if it's necessary to preserve my precious existence. There's no way I would let you take it away from me right now. Now that I've finally recovered it. I'll change history. No matter what. Even if I disappear. If by doing so I manage to protect this wonderful scene so that others can still enjoy it, then their memory and our legacy forever live on in every single one of these moments. And my existence, and all the pain I've always dragged with me, will finally meant something. Therefore, I will. Nice. Protect.
Protect my world.
Protect this world. This is going to end up being super short today, isn't it? So everyone, even if it looks like the end of a very long run, this amazing story has only just begun. I stopped half an hour before the end. What is wrong with me? Oh dear. Well, that's the end of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky Special Episode 0, A Dark Past. That's been a really cool introduction to me for PMD ROM hacks. Like, I've been through the randomizer, but I've never kind of run through like an actual full hack with its own story and everything else. I'm really glad I got to play this one blind. It's been really cool. The level of editing that's actually possible in this game these days is insane, and makes me want to go and actually build like Explorers of Space or something like that. Like being able to explore like different parts of the story. Points was a little over the top, sure. Sometimes the cursing felt a bit out of place, but I can really respect the vision of this, and being able to go back and look at Grovile and Dusknoir's history, and making that link to what they were like beforehand, is really cool, and it helps bring their entire story full and flesh it out into its entirety. Like, getting from when they meet, includes like references to meeting the human, meeting Celebi, splits them up nicely, takes Dusclops through his full evolution journey, takes Trico up to being a Grovile, the way that Darkrai actually wins and how he's influencing things. I'd have possibly changed it so that it didn't reset the bag all the time, but I don't know if that's a limitation with like using presumably Sky Temple, I assume, to edit this, or just in general. But it was really cool, like some really clever ideas as well about like how to play around with the system. Like the Gulpin thing, whilst definitely not one of my favourite things in the world, was very unique and really cool. The extra characters introduced were very enjoyable, like, and again, links and references to the past games is just really, really cool to me. Like, I've got to really respect the work by the developers who worked on this. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, this entire team, like, that is such a talented thing to do for, like, a fan project. And very faithful to so much of it, like, even just the minor appearances, like Wigglytuff, that very much feels like something he would have done, like the way he acted, like, whilst the world was collapsing. The thing that might not have been needed, especially towards the beginning, was the Giratina reference, and there's still some things that are unexplained, but I can kind of understand like a lot of what they were going for and like some of the changes. It was nice that they actually kind of explained why Dialga was so big in the future and just not in the past. And yeah, absolutely enjoy that special thanks to yourself, buddy. Like, insane work. It's been a pleasure to play it. I look forward to seeing like any other projects you do. That was really, really cool. The additional artwork was awesome. It was actually kind of unexpected. References to how certain bosses and characters ended up the way they were. I would have loved to see a Rampardos boss fight, like a proper one, but it would have been way too difficult. Some cool ideas as well about like later game concepts like ultra wormholes and like the link cables. Anyway, congratulations. You've cleared Special Episode 0 in a dark past. However, you've still got plenty of stuff to discover. We won't finish through all the futures yet to be saved. Have you ever wondered how this story would look like from another perspective? Wait, are you serious? Where am I? Espeon, you've arrived. Kids, what are you doing here? Or, more importantly, what is this place? Well, I think you can probably imagine yourself. That beast and his lackeys and us all. Then it's my fault that you've. I'm so sorry, kids. Don't worry. I'm sure you did the best you could. We all did, but they also had some tricks of their own. At least now we'll finally be able to rest a little. And besides that, not everything's lost yet, because our existence hasn't yet been fully extinguished, has it, sir? Sir? What are you? Oh, holy sh... I'm telling you, Trico is way stronger. You already saw who won that duel. Humph. You're clueless. Duskull was holding back. Besides, he's now evolved once again, If there was to have a rematch, he would be the one to win this time. Every Pokemon is unique to itself. What a deep and meaningful thought. I love it. Ah, how annoying. How can you root for a Pokemon as creepy as him? Call him out, man. You're standing up for that guy even with everything he's done. Guys, stop bothering them over something so childish again.
Exactly. This argument makes no sense at all. But because Trico is just the coolest of them all. End of debate.
Sir, look, this is Espeon. She's just arrived here too. Espeon, the only one who realizes who the hell this is. This Pokemon. Isn't it?
Oh, Sharon. Did you bring along more of your friends? They are great fun, and certainly peculiar too.
They are indeed.
So you are Espeon, I see. Pleased to meet you.
Enough already. What do you think you're doing? Oh no, she's got no filter at all.
Even I instinctively know that this Pokemon
isn't one you want to infuriate. Stop provoking him, Espeon. You, how dare you abandon us to our fate? Do you have any idea of how much we've all suffered due to your inaction? Aren't you supposed to be almighty? That's actually a very... Like, this is the Stephen Fry at the gates of heaven when faced with God going like, how dare you? You, the one who created everything and everyone. Then, why the hell are you standing here doing nothing at all? Answer me, Arceus. Arceus? This Pokemon is the one who known the Arceus? This General Grams is literally God?
I am sorry. There's nothing more I desire more than to be able to solve this situation myself.
Then, what are you waiting for? Get down there and save them all.
Jill, Espeon, please. However, my personal situation isn't that different from yours.
What did you just say?
We are currently located in the afterlife. Here lie the souls of those who have left behind something that still ties them to the physical world. In your case, those two are the only ones that still keep you here.
Trico, Duskull, I'm so glad you both survived.
And in mine, it's each and every one of the creatures that still lurk around my creation's withered fields. I haven't been able to properly watch over you all for millennia. All this time, whenever you sought my blessing, or whenever you thought your prayers would be answered, I was observing, silent and impotent, from this very place.
And who could have somehow eliminated an omnipotent being like you once were?
I fell prey to humans' greed and fear.
Oh god, 10-year-old in fucking Diamond and Pearl catching Arceus. That was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. No.
The beings that once shared the same reality with us. They held the capacity to earn the unconditional trust of any Pokemon, which, unfortunately, also included me. They yearned to control us, but they hid their desire under the lie of mutual understanding. They took advantage of our innocence, and in an oversight, my physical body was taken away from me, and with it, the vast majority of my capabilities. It was then that those closest to me, the immortal legendary Pokemon that helped me bring order to my universe, rose up and banished humans. to another parallel dimension. It was tough for them. No one was prepared for something like that, but they had no other choice. They could well have massacred all of those weak but cunning creatures in straight retaliation. However, I never granted them such malice. You are all kind beings created in my image and likeness. Or at least, that was initially the case. I no longer have the power to redirect those who deviate from the path of righteousness.
Fine. Don't think you're totally free from culpability, but at least you've managed to explain yourself. I have 2 questions to make before anything else. The first one is that I still don't understand why not all of us got here. What about Torkoal? Where's his soul? I doubt he was able to survive if we couldn't manage to do so.
That Pokemon has already found eternal rest. He adamantly believed in his sacrifice's meaning. He was the only one of you all to die with a sincere smile, both inside and outside.
Oh, I see. I'm happy for him then.
And your next question must have something to do with those 2, right? Your partners were observing you too during all this time. The same way all these little ones now cheer for their friends, they also did with you, until your life was finally consumed, of course. At the same moment you exhaled your last breath, their time here came to an end. Their souls now rest just like all the others, though, perhaps, carrying more grief than usual.
Espeon, it's not your fault.
Either way, they always believed in you. There's no reason for you to feel regret now. I have done so for way too long. The only thing you can do is to keep trusting those that inherited your will.
It's true. They can still change history. I've got to cheer for them now. This is... Trico, you've grown up so much, and you've even evolved. Wait, how is that even possible? And why is this vision so colourful? Did you perhaps... finally find Celebi? You've travelled back in time. That's wonderful. I knew you could do it. Yeah. Now Trico has become someone able to change fate. However, there's someone equally capable that wants to prevent it at all costs. Could that be Duskull? Why is he working with the Sableye? How is that possible? That, of all Pokemon, the one to succeed him has ended up being that kid. I can't understand it. He was as kind as any of us were. What happened to him? How did they get to this point?
Well, that is quite the long story. Serves you both right. Especially you, cursed abomination. You deserve both this punishment and all the misery that will soon ravage your life. A useless human being, alone and helpless in an unknown world, and having forgotten the only weapon it disposed of. How does it feel to have lost all of the memories you put so much effort into stockpiling and preserving? It's unpleasant, isn't it? Aren't you terrified at each step you take? Anguished, perhaps, by the overwhelming uncertainty that now surrounds you. I can't think of a more fitting sentence for the huge crime your very existence is. Pathetic humans. They are so disgustingly predictable. Attacking your partner. Surely it was a safe bet. You lack any sense of self-respect, after all. You're so insignificant that you would rather protect someone else's life before your own. Is it really not obvious to you all that you aren't even worth the oxygen you breathe, either? I was pretty sure of it, but seeing it once again after so much time has reminded me of my deep hatred for you all. And regarding that other misfit, well, it won't be long until I get rid of him too. But before that happens, I've got something really important to do. I can't put it off any longer. You were Grovile, right? Enjoy your little fairy tale as much as you can, because soon I'll myself... What? That doesn't read right. I'll put an end to your life for cooperating with such scum and for attempting against my ideals. Let's end this already. I'd better hurry, before Cresselia starts looking for him once again. Alright. This small cave will serve as a temporary shelter. The first one, huh? Radiates a very different energy from the ones we found back in the future. I like this one much better. But I won't be able to do anything with just a single one. 1 second. Yeah, okay. I've got to resume my quest as soon as possible. The one the map that we kept with us should probably be useful here. Let's see. How should I proceed from now on? I appeared in this place in the Tree Shroud Forest. I arrived here. I got through it. I climbed up to the top of this mountain to see that sunrise. I went across this whole range full of enormous mountains. And I finally arrived here. It took quite a long time to find a place that was suited to my needs. It's a less rugged and much more accessible area. It'll make a good transit point in between my expeditions. Besides that, I can also get to the 4 remaining places left to visit without traveling too long a distance here. First one I'll head to will be Limestone Cavern. I already know its secret, so it should be a piece of cake. After that, I'll visit Fogbound Lake. It's the next closest location. And, if everything goes as planned, after that there'd only be Crystal Lake and Underground Lake. Both are approximately the same distance. Perhaps heading to Crystal Lake first would be easier. Crossing through Northern Desert could end up being quite tedious. However, I've got no clue on how to solve this puzzle, let alone by myself. I'll save it for last. We might meet each other again before it's necessary to head there. I'll prioritize Underground Lake. This trial's merely one of courage. Let's get going then. To the Limestone Cavern. Ho ho ho! What an interesting tidbit. Despite my old age, I'd never heard about a Pokemon like that one. Oh, really? It's a great honor to have added a humble page to your huge library of knowledge, Sir Torkoal.
Whoa, who the heck is this guy? He knows plenty of stuff. He looks super strong. Mankey and I stand a chance against him together? I wouldn't dare to face him on my own.
Oh, looks like we have more visitors. What a busy day. Oh, if it isn't the Sableye, what brings you to these parts?
I beg your pardon. It was you who...
Oh, I see. You got lost on your way there. You were expecting a fine banquet, weren't you?
No, actually.
Sorry, but I'm afraid Waterfall Cave is not here at all. You were craving the gems that can be found at its depths, correct? And someone must have mistakenly told you it was accessible from here.
Yeah, sure.
Just how arrogant can ignorance be? Excuse me for a moment, please. My friends, I'm afraid I must say goodbye to you all for the time being. These poor Sableye seem to have gotten lost on their way to another place. I now feel obliged to help them find it. I could not bear them going home with such an unhappy expression. Oh, it's a shame. I really wanted to listen to more of your stories. It's never too late to keep learning. Ho.
Bye-bye. Super cool, sir. Oh, now that I think about it, we don't know your name yet. What is it?
My name is Dusknoir.
Dusknoir? That's an uncommon one for sure. I've never heard it before.
Yes, I come from a very distant place. I'm not quite known around here. At least, for now. Oh, what outlandish knowledge. That explains it all. Come back whenever you want. You will always be welcome at Hot Spring. The pleasure was all mine. And now, irremediably, I must say farewell to you all. Have you been able to find what I asked you to?
Yes, my lord. We wouldn't have interrupted you otherwise. In this era, authority seems to be mainly vested in two institutions, the Exploration Team Federation and the police cooperate to catch and lock up outlaws.
I see. Complementary institutions. They tend to be more fragmented. Their intel leaks with greater ease. And what about the additional details?
Well, we've got some more info on that. We don't know how reliable we'll end up being.
It's okay. Keep going.
You see, apparently in this region, the police is led by Officer Magnusson. They seem to be totally clean. There's not a single blemish on their record. And furthermore, they're not some bureaucrat who works from the comfort of their office. They're always involved in every outlaw's prosecution. No one knows how they manage to be as sturdy as that demands. However, there's this rumor about one of his officers. One has been recently transferred from the Federation. Word on the street is that he's quite an ambitious one, and he doesn't seem to be driven by the same strong morals as his bosses.
Oh, that is interesting indeed. You will inform me properly once we leave this place. I have already lost enough time with that geezer. A hermit as wise as the most distinguished of the Alakazam. Come on, he can't even remember the color of his flames.
So, are we now going to visit that place filled with delicious gems?
Of course we are not. I made that story to get by.
I was kind of looking forward to it already.
And now that you mention it, let me remind you of something else. Stay away from the public eye. It's not convenient for us to be seen together. Is it clear? I have no role for either of you right now. Limit yourselves to observing from the shadows until I say otherwise.
Sure, my lord. We'll do as you say.
And no more, my lord, until we have caught those terrorists. It's too awkward. It could end up harming my new image.
Okay. Oh dear. Well, the quarry was no joke. There's still a long way to go. Let's do this. The time gear waits at the end of the limestone cavern. God, I need the break from doing the voices for a bit. Jesus Christ, that was a stint. I can feel my throat dying already. And let me guess, I'm already out of chuffing stuff, aren't I? Like, that's obviously the same, but that is... Oh no, I actually keep all my stuff. Awesome. That's nice. Yeah, mini counter isn't that great, so, sure. Okay, Limestone Cavern doesn't have anyone guarding it, so we can do stuff like this. You're very specially in defensive. Yeah, pressure, whatever. Yeah, you're very physically based. Like, you're like an attacking rock type, but you're still a rock type, so you still have, like, decent physical bulk normally. So sticking to the special in that regard is never a bad move. Okay, this is weirdly something I'm going to struggle with more than most. I think it's not very effective, but I think it's still better than... Yeah. Well, it's better than missing. Also, it's a Volbeat. Like, at the end of the day, it is still a Volbeat. I don't like the U, though. Just because you can Quiver Dance. No, I might be thinking too much on them. Did Quiver Dance exist before Gen 5, actually? Ow. I'd like that back, thank you. Okay, then heading down here. Nope, not that. That. Ow, you have one of your own, huh? Well, mine's better. Ow. Stop that. We are definitely going to swap that out for something. Let us swap it out for... God, I'm actually getting quite good stuff. I'll swap the sneaks off. Because I can always just avoid. Like, there's very few situations, even with only one of us, that we can actually avoid. Can't just go around. There we go, I feel a bit better now. Two floors in, and that's already what we're doing. I'm confused. What's Flash do again? I actually don't know. Oh well. That's fine. So Viper is something I don't want to deal with. Let's just Leaf Blade you. don't want to deal with the poison. I think you're going to be worse to deal with. Let that happen. Come up, dig. Come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. You're not dead yet. Why are you not dead yet? Die, please. We'll just eat that just in case. Okay, cool. And we move on. And I definitely need a response to that in a second. One moment. Okay, let's head this way. I honestly thought this game was done. Now I am glad that I didn't finish it last time. Because, good lord. I'd have been at this a while. Seems. Because it's just going to do all of Explorers of Sky from their perspective. Which I can respect, but holy shiz, that's a lot of work. Oh, I'm just going to do that. Oh, is that all for that distance? Okay. You know, I'm fine with that. Where are we going to save the state? There we go. Oh, well that was stupid, wasn't it, mate? Oh, that would have done the final world of good, mate. Well done. Oh, well, that's good. There we go. I mean, I might as well stop for a bite whilst that happens, and then we just absorb. I absorb all of your nutrients. Yum 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 yum. All the rocks. I reckon you're less physically tanky. Jesus. Okay, I lied. Masquerade, what the fuck, man? Mind you, the thing I always need to remember about this game is, like, they're not all going to be the same level like they are in a lot of other titles. Like, you could absolutely have them... Ooh, wait, scan roll. Cool. Oh, that is a really big one to pick up. Right, a scape orb. That is a very scary mon to see. Like... Don't get me wrong, I know I'm like a level 42 mid-evolution Pokemon, and it's probably not the same level, and is also a mid-evo. But it's also a dragon type. We will swap in... I've got enough apples. Actually, what I can do. That. There we go. Through we go. And there we go, to the end of it.
But who the hell could have possibly dared to steal a time gear? Even after spreading rumors for years, even after having deceived all those poor fools into protecting them with their lives, even after everything I've done to dupe the masses, there is still someone who dares to flout the established rules. This is unprecedented. An absolute irregularity. I'll make sure whoever is behind this pays dearly for it. I think that is no longer your business. For real. You've been cornered to this point. And it's all thanks to your naivety. We weren't meticulous enough. I see. However, I won't give up that easily.
Did he go back in time and kill himself? Oh, poor Ditto. Finds him goblin. How did he know I couldn't deceive this one? This is the second one. 3 more time gears remain. I must have them. Such a blessing knowing Celebi knew all their identities in advance. That Ditto's not very strong. If they'd caught me off guard, I could have been in trouble. Here I go again. Wait, Ditto was the guardian of Limestone Cavern. Time to run.
Bah, I'm fed up with this. This guild is like any other. No matter what I propose, these guys keep forcing me to stick to Magazone's pre-established protocol. It's because of these kinds of Pokemon that I quit being an explorer. I just can't stand them at all. Wouldn't it have been much easier if outlaws were straight up processed into the police facilities? Nah, of course it's better to make me come all the way here every single time, whatever the outcome of your mission is. It's truly important for me to be present at each and every one of your arrests. To give you a pat on the back too. Zzzt. You need a grand good service to Miguel on this present. I'm dying to close a high profile case so I can finally order you to wander around just like you do with me. Your tinplate brain. That would be splendid, certainly. Who's there? Show yourself. I'm right behind this corner. But keep it together, will you? It'd be a shame if someone protested that the new officer Nidoking enjoys criticizing his superior behind their back. Stay right where you are. There's no need for you to see me yet. We listen to what isn't it obvious? You should keep an eye on that wicked tongue of yours. However, you have no reason to fear. It's not my intention to sabotage your career. As long as you cooperate like you should, that is. What do you want from me? I'm just a regular officer. I haven't got access to any classified info. Oh, do not worry. Do not worry. That is not what I want. Have all the intel I need already. No, in fact, I actually want you to help me achieve my goals. I like you, Nidoking. I do not sympathize with those who blindly cling to their obsolete methods either. Right? That's just what I mean. Yes, I understand you perfectly. Now then, I need you to do me a favor. One I can only ask of someone of your appetite. What is it? And why am I the only one you can ask it to? I know you are a member of the Exploration Team Federation. You are still in touch with them, right? After all, you are still reliant on them to keep doing your job. You need to tell me twice. There's just no way to get rid of them. What if I told you there is indeed one? And that on top of aiding you with that, I could give you the edge you need to stop that piece of junk from pushing you around. You've got me all fired up. Tell me what you want already. I'll do anything for that. Well, it's quite simple, actually. Someone as capable as you should be able to carry it out with ease. I need you to quietly slip an additional profile into the Explorer's database. Both institutions share. That's... Once you have done so, you will spread some rumors about their extraordinary abilities, solo exploring, advanced knowledge. Anything could work, actually. I don't know if I'll get the word out. Involve as many Pokemon as you can, it's important that. But do you even understand what you're asking me to do, and how absurd it sounds? Tone it down. I still have all of the solutions you need. You wouldn't throw away the chance to kill two Starly with one rock throw, would you? I doubt anyone will reach out to you like this again. You know that better than anyone. You weren't the most popular guy around back at the Federation, and you aren't one now at the Force either. You think you're a smart one just because you heard some gossip over a Pokemon Square? You must be dull enough thought if you think you convince me of those name promises. Someone who can't even show their face when negotiating can only be all talk. That's where you're wrong. I know much more than you can possibly imagine. Just because I have come to talk to you doesn't mean I don't have access to all the intel that the police has right now. Yeah, sure. Come on, tell me about it, you phony. Early this morning, someone stole the second time gear, and you still have no clue about who it was. Are you involved in this whole mess? Are you the one behind the robbery of them both? Justice will show no mercy upon... No, I do not know who is. Oh, but I do know who is. And that info could be yours. Anyone else? Damn you. I'll have you charged with obstruction. Tell me right now or... Look, Nidoking. I'm running out of patience. You were caught bad-mouthing your boss. You are unsatisfied with your position, and everyone despises you. Your situation is a pittance, and you're the only one to blame for it. Don't pretend to be someone you are not. You are not squeaky clean. And where I come from, Pokemon like you usually tend to meet their end a little earlier than they'd like. Are they threatening me, an officer? Who the hell are they? Don't bite the hand that tries to feed you, or you will be hungry for the rest of your life. Do as I say, and you will ensure yourself a chair among the directors of the organization you are now working for. I don't care about how difficult it seems to you. I know very well that you got the means to make that info sink in. If you do so, you'll have your tip-off, and then no one and nothing will be able to tell you how to get things done. Neither I, nor your Federation ex-comrades, nor the half-pint explorers lazying inside there. Not even Magnezone and their by-the-book tyranny you despise so much. It will be you who will take control of justice. No more being that flying jalopy's delivery boy. And your word will be law. There's no doubt. And if I manage to merge this profile with the rest, how long would it take you to tip me off? Even if we hadn't made much progress yet, Magnezone must have already set off to Limestone Cavern. Then you'd better start off already. If they discover them before you do, it's game over. Dusknoir, That's the name I want you to gracefully elevate. And remember that I've got eyes everywhere. You've already seen that I am no phony at all. Make sure to do so, as if your life depends on it. That could actually be the case. How dare you! There's no one there. I've got to go straight to the Federation. That strap junk will get too far ahead of me otherwise.
Well, I'm going to take a quick break then before going on to the next bit. See you in a few minutes, guys. let's continue on for a little bit, see where we get to.
I had no choice. This was the first thing I had to do if I was somehow forced to come back to the past. I am the most experienced one. The one who must survive of us both. If, by any chance, history ended up being changed, I must evade death at any cost. My old body now lies lifeless, however. My mind has forcefully occupied this other one. Therefore, my disappearance is now completely impossible. However, let me out! Let me out! You have to understand. I know deep down you understand what's best. Sink into silence. Merge with me. Already. There's no time to lose. Damn it. I don't know when I'll recover from this unfortunate situation. I can barely move. This was not what I had planned at all. Is this how that poor wretch felt during all this time? I guess I actually depend on him now.
Whoa. What a lively town. I'd love to stay around for a while. One second. However, that's not the reason I'm here. I better start my inquiries already. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, I've never seen you around here. You new to the town? Yeah, I moved here not long ago. Decided to come and say hello now that I finally settled properly. Lovely. You got to throw a party someday and invite us all. That's what we always do around here. A party, huh? This seems sort of carefree. I wish I could do what they just suggested. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'll see what I can do about it. By the way, so myself, is there someone else you didn't know about appeared around here recently? Someone else's? Yeah. Someone very precious to me. They told me they'd move here as well some time ago. It looks a bit peculiar. They have no scales, no claws, no fur, no tail. Wow, not many Pokemon that fit that description. Oh, now that you mention it, I may have just heard about someone like that. But for real? And do you know anything else about them? Well, I have no clue where they might be right now, but it's someone, but it's definitely here to stay. They're an exploration prodigy. Exploration? That wasn't exactly their passion. Hey, I just realised who you're talking about. I've also heard about him. The pro exploration team around has for sure learned their name by now, and we, Team Glee, are no amateurs at all, despite our friendly looks. Well said, leader. Tell them how it's done. And so, this prodigy you're talking about, is it Pokemon? Of course. What could they be instead? Sure, you're right. But their looks are very uncommon, and so that they still respect with just one glance. We've got one single eye, out from their stomach. Their body never touches the floor wherever they go. They're super cool. They explore on their own without even considering the possibility of failing with no help around. Rumour has it for them, it's much more comfortable since not many can keep up with their pace inside a dungeon. And it's not just their exploring skills. Another aspect of them that is unrivaled by anyone is their knowledge. They're the wisest Pokemon you'll ever get to meet. Whoa, this Pokemon sounds really cool. We gotta find them and ask for an autograph, whatever it takes. So, then, what is this Pokemon's name? Dusknoir. That's the current exploring superstar's name. It's just unbelievable. They're about to reach top of the exploration world at an absolute record speed. Some describe them as ahead of their time. And it's no wonder. Hey, what if they actually came from the future? Won't that explain their awesome abilities? Sure. That must be it. They're a time traveler who knows everything that'll happen to them in advance. Can you imagine it? A clairvoyant. Just like the Federation's very own inspector. Hey, are you alright? Your face has turned kind of pale now. Oh, that's true. He's looking for someone else. And we've done nothing but daydream instead. Forgive us, sometimes our glee excites us so much that we stop noticing how others feel around us at some point. If we hear about another new Pokemon, we'll tell you as soon as possible. Yeah, don't worry. Bye. Well, let's hope he finds them. Yeah. Given there was so much disappointment in his face, it must have been someone really close to them. Here he goes.
I wonder what direction I should take next. Oh, it must be this one here. So this is the famous Wigglytuff's Guild. This childish appearance is not exactly the one I expected from such a prestigious institution. Moreover, it seems like its access is restricted. Shall I request my admission somehow? Perhaps if I step right here.
Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... What's the matter? Sentry. Sentry? What's wrong, Sentry Diglett? I can't identify whose footprint. What? You can't identify his footprint? What do you mean? I'm trying to tell you, I can't identify what I don't know. Hey, you, the one up there. Wait a sec, please. They don't seem to be much more competent compared to the rest of the Pokemon I've run into around here. I hope all the rumors I've heard about this guild won't turn out to be another disappointment. I think this is the perfect time to check if my delivery boy has done his job properly. Ahem. Excuse me, my good Sentry. I've come to visit. I would like to speak to Guildmaster Wigglytuff. Say again? You want to meet our Guildmaster?
Yes, precisely. My name is Dustnoir. He may have heard of me.
Your name is Dustnoir. Oh, please, just wait a moment.
Dustnoir? The world famous Dustnoir? Bingo.
Thank you for visiting. What's an honor?
No, think nothing of it. The honor is all mine. There is no greater pleasure than visiting Wigglytuff's Guild. It's famous.
It's our pleasure, regardless. Oh my god, I just realised I gave him the same live very similar voices. The truth of it is we didn't expect such an esteemed visitor today.
Oh, forgive me. Despite my elevated reputation, I can be somewhat impertinent at times. Should I have notified you in advance? I apologize for appearing in such a sudden way.
Open Chimchar, interesting. Don't worry, you don't have to make an appointment to come visit a friend.
Friend? You've just met me, though. Perhaps everyone is your friend, that is. Oh, I see. This guy is the total opposite of what that monster once was. How amusing. I'm glad to know, Guildmaster. Thank you for your kindness. The thing is that the news about your most recent discovery has reached my curious ears.
Oh, you mean our last expedition, right? That wasn't the case. There was no discovery at all. I'm afraid those rumors surely were mistaken.
Why are you lying to me, puny creature. Is that innocent face of yours perhaps a twisted facade? There's no way you've gone there and not noticed the presence of a time gear in its surroundings. I'd better watch my back around him. I've got a feeling that this Pokemon also hides something fearsome inside. I see. Well, that must have been quite a disappointment for your guild.
Yes, that expedition was a waste of time. Didn't learn a thing about anything.
I had heard that Wigglytuff's guild was mounting an expedition to find Fogbound Lake. I came here hoping to hear about your latest triumph.
Sorry, didn't learn a thing.
Not at all. It's no trouble to me. This gave me an opportunity to visit you. I plan to stay in Treasure Town for a short while. May I visit with you occasionally during my stay? Your guild constantly receives the latest news. Good information would be a big help on my explorations.
No problem. Our exploration teams visit us here all the time. We're always welcome here. Everyone, this is Dusmar. He's going to stay in Treasure Town for a while. Mind yourself around him. Dusmar is very famous and quite knowledgeable, so I bet everyone would like to get advice from him. But let's not overdo it. We don't want to be a nuisance. Now, everyone, our guest might be famous, but don't embarrass us by asking him for autographs.
No. If it's autographs you want, I'm sure that I can oblige. What information? I'm afraid you flatter me. I have very little information. However, I would be delighted if I may be of service to you. If there is anything you wish to ask of me, please don't hesitate.
Yup, it's a great honor. Oh, I'm so very glad to have met you. Come now, everyone. You're dismissed.
I think I'll go for a stroll in Treasure Town. Please do feel free to approach me with anything. Good day. Alright, time to get back to work. Dusk Noir.
Oh.
It can't be.
This must be some kind of mistake. I'm once again getting confused by a simple name. I know that Primal Dialga could easily send him after us through time. And that evolving here should be completely possible, but still. Why on earth would he decide to build a reputation as an explorer here? It's the only thing that doesn't make sense. So quickly, too. I've barely been here for a few weeks, and I'm sure he didn't get here before I did. Could I maybe be overthinking over all this? It didn't seem like someone gentle enough to become popular among us through kindness. The only reason I can think of for him to do something like this instead of preparing an ambush is to make me do precisely what I'm doing right now. Slow down my own progress. He must think that putting his name in everyone's mouth is an effective strategy to dissuade me. He'd wish. All the effort you made to stop me will be in vain. I'll like to Fogbound Lake immediately. Though, to be honest, if there's something that does worry me about this, it's a chance that he'll be the one to find him first.
Therefore, in my opinion, home delivery could be a good choice if you're aiming to expand your business.
Golly, I never thought about it. It'd be a huge Lucian in the commerce sector. Hey, isn't that?
Hello there. You're from the guild, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we're Team PokePals. We work at the guild. It's great to meet you. So what are you doing in town, Dustmaster? Shopping?
No, simply enjoying a chat.
I held him down. The great Dusknoir is so very famous. We started the conversation, and what a surprising talk. The great Dusknoir is so worldly and wise. I'm thoroughly impressed. I guess the rumors are true. Dusknoir, sir, you really must be as knowledgeable as they say. May I ask, Jimjar, what can I do for you? You can shop? Oh yes, fine merchandise, fine wares. Sorry, no. We came to ask you something today, not shop. You see... I see. Perfect apples. I'm sorry to disappoint you. We have no plans to stock perfect apples. Oh, alright. That's too bad. Chester will be disappointed with this news. Zoro, hurry! Wait for me! The Marin Zoro brothers. Well, hello to you both. Oh, hi, Kekleon brothers. Oh, and Team Pokepass too. What's up? What's the rush? You know how we've been looking for a lost item? Lost item? You mean the same one you were looking for before? Yes, an item called a water float.
A water float? Now that is quite the precious item.
Yeah, that's why we've been looking hard for it a long time. And then, someone said they saw a water float on the beach today. We're running to the beach now.
Juicy tidbit. Could be useful for our plan.
We'll bring the chief up to speed and get the jump on them. That's excellent. It's great that it's finally turned up. Yeah. Yep. Come on, Zoro. Let's go quick. Yep. I was wondering how those little brothers were doing with their item search. Good for them. Looks like they found it. I've never heard of a water float. What purpose does it serve?
A water float is an item specifically for Zoro. It can be obtained only by trading precious treasures again and again. And such, it is said to be an exceedingly rare item.
Yeah, that's so. Our line of work is buying and selling, but we've never heard of it. Must be exceedingly rare. To sell such a rare item, I'm afraid such a day will never come. To sell? Oh, I just remembered. We have to report back to Chancellor about the perfect apples. Let's go back to the guild.
A very precious object for them, huh? Well, what were we talking about?
Oh yes, home delivery. Keep on explaining, please. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have trusted them. Soon after they left, another Pokemon would come, but this one, it stole the time gear. I should have done it. I should have taken their memories when I had the chance. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but you're wrong. No one led me here. No one told me about this place. I've known about the presence of the time gear here for a long time. I have no quarrel with you, but I'm taking it with me. The third time gear. Next morning, back at Treasure Town. Oh, yep, Chimchar's team is on its way. And now we have to go up Ant Plains. Hooray. I have to give my voice a rest from this. I'm just gonna let them play through. Off to Ant Plains.
Those two might be doomed already. I don't know if clearing the dungeon will be possible for them, but they'll definitely be crushed by Manectric and his pack if they reach the end of it. Not as I care much anyways. They don't seem to be the pieces I should place too much importance on. However, that water float, I hope it's intact when I get there. Exclusive items are a sensitive subject for me. Anyway, I can't leave this task in their hands. They didn't seem properly prepared for it, though saving them both wouldn't be bad either. It'll help me totally consolidate my already enormous reputation. It's time to show them why I deserve the title I currently hold.
Level 43 Dust Noir. Shadow Punch, Ice Punch, Shadow Sneak, Will-O-Wisp. Yay, I'm back to being able to go through walls. Please tell me this is just regular, like, Ant Plains. I think this is actually just regular Ant Plains. I'm so glad that he stopped being such a tosser about going through walls. I get that was the whole kind of gimmick of, well, the whole story with Dusclops. But it was so annoying from a mechanics perspective. Oh wait, that's not very effective. Wait, what? I thought it was a psychic type. just trotting along as you do. Whee! So away we go. I love that the whole reason he's doing this is just to solidify his place and also, you know, to save an item. That is possibly one of the best items to get for Dustmar. I still won't go walking through just for the sake of it, but... He says walking through just for the sake of it, but... No. So I would have kicked myself otherwise. I mean, I suppose it is good because it's fixed damage. It's about as good as they're going to get. What the chuff? The temptation. The strong, bloody temptation to try and steal from the Kecleon. Oh, I'm getting hungry, Ollie. Alright. You know in Gates to Infinity where they removed hunger for most dungeons? Or at least like all the story dungeons. There was an actual kind of hunger setting for it. That was a really odd choice in my opinion. Ow, you hurt so much. Stamina Pend. Ow. Sonic Boom really is your best bet, isn't it? Oh well. There we go, halfway. Ooh. And we go on. God, this is just going to be flat out destruction, this place, isn't it? You're encountering that, fuck you.
You aren't even worth the experience.
Like, just blitzing through. Great. Just almost killing them. Brr. There we go. Ah, Team Skull. You stupid bastards. Cool. There we go. That is the entire reason I asked my name at the start of this game. J'ai pas la peur. Surely they're not going to make me do like the future part with like a couple of like level 15. Alright, let's try again. Might actually be able to learn something about their whereabouts this time. Oh no! He's gonna get rescue teamed out. There's no one showing at the shops like last time. Oh, they're all gathered up there, I see. See what's going on. They don't want to talk about it because it's fog bound lake. Oh, what's going on? There's no way he hasn't committed other crimes until now. Absolutely. But even the worst views have certain boundaries. This is not a simple series of tiny thefts. This is a direct threat to the whole planet's safety. Yeah, I have no doubt about that. This punk show somehow finishes what he's already started. Almost likely become the greatest criminal our world's ever known. But who the heck are they talking about? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's me. I'm wanted outlaw in this world now. It's him. Ah! No way. It's Grovile. What did you come here for? Wait, I'm not... This whole time, was it you? Was it you who wanted to take away our glee? That's not it. I only want to help. To help, you say? And start by surrendering yourself, you vicious criminal. Alert Officer Magnazone. He could be preparing some other terrible plot around here. Come back here, you crook. It's alright, let him flee. It's not our job to catch him. And either way, it doesn't matter where he runs off to. He's totally cornered. There's no longer a place in the world for someone like him. And I think that is where I'm going to leave things for the evening, guys. So, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, remember to drop a follow. It means the world. And if I don't see you before, I shall see you next week. Bye bye now.